This is the macro teaching video part 2. This video introduces the application and assignment of macro variables. When editing the macro, variables are indispensable, especially when creating an expanded G-code. It has to extract the values of the arguments into macro, so users should have a basic understanding of the specifications of macro variables. The final one will use an example to explain the application of the variable. Macro variables are divided into coordinate variables and global variables. The coordinate variable only exists when this macro is executed and is generally used in calculation. When not in use, the variable value is vacant. After macro finishing, the coordinate variable will return to a vacant state. In addition, after 1000 are system variables with specific functions. Consult the manual for specific requirements. The global variable, it will always exist unless rebooting the controller. For example, if we assign a new value to variables number 1 in A macro, the value will be the same when using it in B macro. So if you're editing the macro, in general, use the coordinate variable first. Coordinate variables can be divided into 3 parts. The first one is number 0. It means the vacant state, not a numeric. It is used to judge whether variables are vacant or not. The second part is variables number 1 to 26. As shown in figure, they are corresponding to the argument used in the main program. Those are A to Z. For example, if the main program uses the expanded G-code with argument A, it will extract the value of argument after A into the macro. These variables also can be used as calculation variables if their corresponding arguments are not used. The third part is number 27 to 400. All of them are calculation variables. In this example, 5 arguments of x, y, I, j and f are used. The corresponding argument is respectively 24, 25, 4, 5 and 9. The following page will introduce how to assign variables. There are 2 ways to assign variables. The first is direct assignment. That is assigning a variable to equal to a value or variable, or even formula. The second is indirect assignment. That is through using the brackets to define the variable number itself to be a variable or formula, so that users can use variables more widely. After understanding the application and assignment of variables, the coordinates of 4 vertices of rectangular can be calculated. In this example, the user can design the path clockwise or counterclockwise, as shown in the right figure. Coordinate variables from 31 to 38 are selected to represent x and y coordinates of 4 vertices, and the calculation formula will be calculated respectively, according to the setting of length, width and center point. After the coordinates are calculated, the path is sequentially designed using G00 and G01. Variable number 9 is used for feed speed directly. After completing these 2 parts, the main core of the entire expanded G-code is completed.